Democratic citizenship in education. The recognition of the need to address issues of collective knowledge coincided roughly with the dawning of a new millennium. Connect and collaborate leads to innovation, which further leads to 21st century learning. One way to look at this through pop culture is the evolution of game shows. 1990s quiz-based game shows, 2000s performance-based reality TV. The most watched show in the 1980s was Jeopardy! Nowadays, it is Survivor. Innovative and demanding performance of often with unfamiliar material. Evaluation. Quiz-based shows. Clinical precision. Performance-based shows. Feedback arrives in the form of expert critique, which helps improve performance. Popular culture genre of reality TV exemplifies 21st century knowing. Society seems to be paying much more attention to deep socialization and well-honored skills that are most powerfully developed by starting young and helping them gain deep understanding.
Let's rewind. During most of the 1900s, collectives, communities, and cooperative learning groups were seen as a potential support to individual learning. Attention has refocused on the incredible power of collective process. A notable example of this is Wikipedia, a collaboratively edited encyclopedia. These possibilities enable a collective to be innovative. Within standardized education, diversity is seen as divergence from normality and so often treated as a problem to be remediated. Within authentic education, diversity is seen as birthright of the individual. Within democratic citizenship education, diversity is considered in the context of its impact on one another and its contribution to the grander collective. Another main idea that is talked about is that learning is bidirectional. Learning is an ongoing process of revising one's thoughts.
Situated knowing and learning. Which of the tools don't belong? There is no right answer. Each person from each culture could have chosen a different answer due to his or her thinking. Each culture has a distinct set of rules and tools that allow them to complete tasks in their own way. In the literature of learning theories, this quality is captured by the notion of situatedness. All knowledge is situated in physical, social, and cultural contexts. These elements, and in particular the tools of thought and action, allow the particular person to solve higher-end questions and complete tasks. Over the last 50 years or so, dozens of theories of learning that are based on this principle have been embraced by educators, including social constructionism, sociocultural theory, and cultural historical theory. Individual cognition is entwined with social and cultural situation. The word situated then is used to signal that your knowing and learning are not just about what's going on inside you. To illustrate this point, read the text on the slide. Chances are that you missed that second "the" in the sentence. You made a huge mistake. That is, humans perceive what they expect to perceive and so often gloss over the important details.
To reiterate, within the frame of democratic citizenship education, knowing is most commonly characterized in terms of situated doing and learning and becoming. As noted above, insights into situatedness of being, the research of Vygotsky. Karl Marx. Marx's voice was the most prominent and influential in communist and socialist movements through the 1900s. In the vocabulary of contemporary educational, Vygotsky focused on participation, while Marx focused on conscious participation. This attitude is at the heart of the critical theory movement, which is mainly concerned with the distribution of power and principles of social control. You might be wondering, what is the goal of the critical theory? It is to find ways of becoming more conscious of the diverse discourses at play, how they enable and constrain possibilities. Lastly, no belief is neutral and no act is innocent. Critical theory asks that all educators bear that in mind.